I now give the floor to the representative of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, Madam President, we thank the Special Representative for Afghanistan, Ms. Otambayeva, and Under Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, Ms. Tom Fletcher, for the briefing. We also thank Ecuador Ambassador for his report. We listen carefully to Ms. Mahboub. We take note of the Secretary General's latest report, which highlights the numerous challenges confronting Afghanistan. I would like to highlight the following points. First, over 3 years after the de facto authorities took control, Afghanistan continues to face profound challenges, with the humanitarian crisis at the forefront. In 2024, an estimated 23.57 million people remain in need of assistance. Declined aid, significant funding gaps, and restrictions on female aid workers have exacerbated the crisis, placing women and children at highest risk. The international community must take effective action to prevent further suffering. Humanitarian assistance must be impartial, unconditional, and free from politicization. Frozen Afghan assets should be released, and sanctions must not obstruct economic recovery efforts. Failure to act will only deepen the plight of millions and jeopardize Afghanistan's future. Second, the security situation in Afghanistan remains critical. The ISIL, Khorasan, Al-Qaeda, and their affiliates posing a grave threat to both the country and regional stability. Yesterday's terrorist explosion in Kabul, which claimed the lives of Mr. Khalil al-Rahman Haqqani, the Minister of Refugee, along with several others, is a stark reminder that no one, not even the de facto authority, is immune to the scourge of terrorism. Escalating attacks on Shia and Hazara communities highlight rising extremist violence. Iran condemns these acts and urge the de facto authority to comply with their obligations, fight terrorist networks effectively, and protect all people. Equally important, the rise of synthetic drugs production and the narcotics trade demands urgent action. Iran supports UNODC program, which provide income, advanced agricultural practice, and essential services to address drug dependency and build resilience in affected people. Third, Iran as a neighbor has shouldered disproportionate share of the burden stemming from Afghanistan crisis, especially after the reckless U.S. withdrawal in 2021. Over 6 million Afghans have sought shelter in Iran, placing immense strain on our already limited resources. Iran spends over $10 billion annually to provide for their needs, yet this burden has been met with insufficient recognition and support from international community. Host countries like Iran and Pakistan need sustained aid, while efforts must focus on enabling refugees' return by strengthening Afghanistan's capacity to provide housing, jobs, and essential services. Enhancing these capacities is crucial for regional stability and dignity of returning refugees. The international community must act to support these efforts. Fourth, representative and inclusive government is essential for long-term peace and stability in Afghanistan. An inclusive government can address key challenges, prevent conflict resurgence, and curb refugee flows to neighboring countries. It also lays the foundation for stability, security, and protection of human rights, including those of women and girls. Fifth, we emphasize the necessity of sustained and coordinated international engagement with Afghanistan de facto authorities to tackle pressing challenges. In this context, the Doha process serves as an important platform. Iran welcomed the recent Doha meeting outcome, which led to establishment of working groups on counter-narcotics and the private sector. Iran participated actively in the first counter-narcotic working group meeting on 28 November. and is prepared to contribute to the upcoming private sector working group to address challenges and support Afghanistan development. Iran supports the SRSG in the fulfilling its mandate and regards UNAMA as the significant mechanism for international affairs in promoting peace and stability. Sixth, Iran remains committed to regional initiatives that foster dialogue and active engagement with Afghanistan, including neighboring ministerial meeting, regional contact group, and the Moscow format. On 27 September, Iran hosted the third quadripartite foreign minister level meeting with China, Pakistan, and Russia here in New York to deepen engagement with Afghan authorities and promote regional stability. The joint statement of the meeting reaffirmed support for Afghanistan's sovereignty and independence, underscored the importance of inclusive governance, and highlighted concerns over terrorism. It also stressed the need to guarantee women's and girls' access to education, economic opportunities, and active participation in public life. Finally, the challenges in Afghanistan are significant, but they can be overcome with a coordinated, step-by-step approach to building trust and fostering stability. Iran is committed to actively supporting Afghanistan political, economic, and social reconstruction, working towards a brighter future for its people while promoting regional peace and security. Western countries whose prolonged occupation and abrupt withdrawal plunged Afghanistan into crisis have a moral, legal, and political obligation to contribute meaningfully to the country's rebuilding efforts. I thank you.